Well, alrighty then. They're ready, I'm ready. It's time to get into the next stream of the Semi-Showdown. It's been a long time since I've streamed, and we're just getting back into it now. This is for the round of 128. And the very first comment we have to deal with today is Amaryllis, aka Nick Pine, saying, "Hello, Mr. Ezekiel. What's up about El Nino? Day is almost over. My friend, I've not seen El Nino, and I'm afraid that Jeremy B, aka Lost Hero, will most likely be moving through to the next round. Mohammed Al-Bavari has said first like with a smiley face. He's given the first like. Now that we're in the room, I'm going to update our little window here because apparently it's being a big dum-dum and it thinks it shouldn't be streaming the actual window for General 0 Hour. There we go. Now to the game. Alright, they're here. The first map is Tournament Desert, no bugs, no cars, 0 Hour V1, made by Relax. Wonderful German guy who looks just like a perfectly handsome actor. Ah, yes. If you know who I'm talking about, good for you. If you don't, I'm not going to tell you. Perhaps later. Oh, nonsense, Amaryllis, aka Nick Pine. That shall definitely not take place. Jeremy B is a wonderfully nice guy. Alright, here we go. First game. It seems my amigo is caught in mucho loma, much mud right now. He's trudging through the mud. Somewhere. Wherever he's from. Yes, yeah. Alright. Big amigo. Reading my big amigo! Yes, I'm reading my big amigo. Ah, big dummy likeys, yeah. See, it's been so long since I've streamed last, I forgot I had to go observer. Thank you there. Sirius D, Marlboro Red, Daniel the Dark Demented, and dutifully on time for all of his streams and never forgets to go observer. Yes, he's an experienced streamer, not a noob like me. Posted everywhere. Is it posted everywhere, Joker? In every Discord? On every forum post? Have you made a new forum post as well as posting it in the arrangements topic? Have you informed the entire community that we are about to see Gaspatcho, the Grand Amigo, against Gasai, the Death Mark II, in an air vs. super weapons match on Tournament Desert? Air against super weapons. SW, come on. SW. There we go. SW. Posted everywhere from my end. Good commentary skills. Mohammed Al-Bavari, thank you. I hope they sound alright to you. If they do not, inform me and I will very quickly alter my style to your liking. Here we see a far barracks placement by Death 2 and Gaspatcho. Where's your other dozer, my friend? Uh-oh. Most unusual. Ah, I know. Didn't queue it up before on the loading screen. Sometimes it doesn't work on Game Ranger. Nonetheless, he's air, so he needs the advantage due to that first mistake early on in the game by not queuing up another dozer during the loading screen. slowed him down slightly. He's getting his barracks now. As we can see, Death 2, aka Gasai from the forums, is slightly quicker with a more formulated plan, although he has gone all in as super weapons, which is something you can do because, well, let's face the facts, Air Force General is a superior army outside of the Experts League. Once you get to the expert level, you find people who are quite a bit higher skilled as super weapons than air. Many Air Force players will go for erroneous strategies that end up making them lose as they speak felicitously to themselves. They are left entirely nebulized as their bases are totally decimated and atomized by endless streams of missile defender missiles. Green is slow. My friend, green may be slow, but green has a heart of gold, and nobody should ever take that away from him. Here we saw Death 2 get 2 missile defenders into this bunker. It's completely unnecessary. He's also getting one into this bunker. Also unnecessary. But it's nice to see he's thinking. Gaspatcho's going for a Patriot Missile System. PMS, the only acronym in 0 Hour that has never gotten any light of day. Now you see, here's the problem with going to harass an Air Force General supply line. You don't do much damage, and he has all the time in the world to react. While at the same time, he can go right down to yours if he's paying attention. Come on, Gaspatcho. Show me that heart of gold. Don't dozer hunt. Just kidding. Dozer hunt if you want to win in tournaments, everybody. If you don't dozer hunt in a tournament, you're going to win only half the game. Come on, Gaspatcho. Go right in there. You dozer hunt him right down. Take out all these Chinooks. Make him feel like, why? Why did I even play today? Why did I care to arrange? I didn't have to. But, nonetheless, we're here for a good game. He's going to take out that supply. No idea what Gaspatcho's doing. Here comes the response. He's coming in. The distraction of the Rangers. The drop for the laser lock on this side. Now he's going to chase him around. He's going to bring these around this way. Yes. Right down in the supply lines of Death 2, we see Gaspatcho has effectively ended the collection on the left side. But at the same time, at his own base, he's trying to rebuild his own other supply. A little bit of frantic movement here. The action is taking place. You see the laser lock come in. Both of these Humvees will go down. This is an incredible loss for Death 2, although the Humvee production has ended for Gaspatcho and his Humvee was also denied. But will Death 2 remember that he needs to send these Chinooks back to the appropriate supply line? Yes, he will. Although this one is very damaged, and because of this, his game will be stifled, as his collection rate is effectively cut in half. Because he's only on one supply here. Gaspatcho is still collecting a lot of supplies. He's got 5 Chinooks. He has nothing going down for him. If he goes for this oil now and he continues to harass and do everything right and well and tidy, he can win this game very effectively. As you can see here, he canceled that fire base because he wants to rebuild his war factory. He's thinking, our good amigo will not let us down. He trudged through that Mucho Loma all the way over here to get to this tournament desert where there is no Mucho Loma. In fact, there's no mud at all. No mud to be found. Ooh, there he comes. Come on, empty out that Humvee. Empty it out. Empty it out. Empty it out. Empty it out. Come on. You got the other Humvee. Empty it out. Okay, nonetheless, he wanted to give him a break. Straight down through the middle. He's going for a hard-hitting... Oh, if he goes right in front of here, he can close this game off very easily, defending his own base with nothing more than Rangers. Oh, this is looking grim for Death 2, as he forgets that he has a Humvee on the right side to go up the base. Oh my, here we see it. Oh, the oil capture is about to come in. We're not going to see that happen. Gaspatcho, target the Humvee. You sent the wrong one back. Oh no. Oh no. Mistakes were made on both sides. Still, Gaspatcho on a fully capable, enormous supply line, albeit he is low power. And if you're on low power, your production speed is cut in half. And they can... Oh boy. Anybody notice that? Look at all those dead Humvees. Will he get another Humvee? If yes, then we see a further setback for Death 2. Oh my. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my. Oh, look at that. He got it out. Damage done to this Humvee will effectively slow him down. He won't send that straight in. Still forgetting that he's a Humvee on the right side here. Gaspatcho floating mountains as he can because, well, why not? He's got so much more. Look at him. Laser lock. These pro moves are just all over the world. Why this reverse is going to be something of a miracle for Death 2 to come back. Look at these Rangers. All of them promoted. This is just something else. They're going to take this Humvee down right away. Watch this here if they don't get run over. Come on. Target that Humvee. Well, he's actually trying to preserve them for the oil capture. And he will. Here come the Humvees with Gaspatcho, and it looks like this game is going to be closed up nicely by Gaspatcho, as Death 2 has still forgotten that he could come right in here, Dozer Hunt, and do all sorts of crazy stuff with that Humvee on the side. Ooh. GG is thrown down by Death 2, and it looks like we're already into the second game. As per usual, I will save the replays, Gaz 1, and create the next game here for the reverse. If the players go to the room, I will not be offended. Most players do, and this does not offend me any longer, because I have learned that it is very difficult to remember where to go. I have updated the scores very professionally, right after the game, as I should. Where are they? Guys? Aha. Nice. Score is 1-0 for you. First 1, 2, 4 wins. Yeah, and here we go into the next game. This time I will inform them that once a game is finished, they are to go to the lobby and wait until I proceed in creating the next room for them to join, so that we don't have to go all the way back to the Game Ranger room. Now I'm going to take this moment to read the chat. Oh boy, we got a lot of posts today. People finally got the memo. Post stuff. Just spam, guys. Terminator says, yo, like easy. The supplies are wow, says Joker. It's not unnecessary. Hi, Terminator. Hi, Hassan, the winner of this tournament. Hey, hi, guys. Thanks, dude. Nah, Rob or Kiltol will win the tournament, no doubt. Let's hope so. I want Kill versus Rob final. Kill hates Rob. Really? Lol. You and Rob are the better here. I think Pablo or Likey's or me. That's wishful thinking that I'm going to get there. Anyway, lots of nice stuff goes down here. All right. Alright, now I'm going to change the map to Tournament Desert. No bugs, no cars. 0 Hour V1. Here we go. Observer. Wrong spots, guys. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. They had it right. Alright, here we go. Oh, also. After this game, stay in the lobby. Don't go to Game Ranger room. Otherwise, we have to keep restarting the game. K. Can I get a K from you guys? K. There we go. Big K. Super Weapons General for Gaspatcho now in the bottom spot. And Air Force for Def 2. Here we see Gaspatcho having to drive to build his. And backing up to the supply. Oh my, look at that. That was flawless. The drones, the drone placement for Gaspatcho directly on top of the command center. Often not the most profitable place to put it in a more high-skill game, because people will assume it's there and they will scan it and they will laser lock it and it will be gone and you will lose that vision. If you place it somewhere more towards a supply line, or basically anywhere that isn't right here where you load in, it'll be fine. In fact, you'll effectively make your opponent waste their scan. I don't know if... Uh-oh. You didn't. You didn't. You dastardly, demonic, demonstrable monster. Death 2. Did you go for the bomber instead of the drone? Now, this can be a very bad thing to do. If you go for the bomber instead of the drone, you can't see what's coming to assault you. Now, Gaspatcho, please, my friend, you use the second Chinook, so you get your first collection in, so you can build your Humvee. Or perhaps I am completely wrong in my assumption. That's just what I do. I'm no pro. Come on, Gaspatcho, you gotta make this one work. Oh my, this is gonna be hard. This one's stressful. Oh my, look at that. He's sending the MDs straight on through. That's 2 MDs, mind you. See them? They're split personalities. Now that's a very pro move, actually, what Death 2 is going for there. That was pretty nice right there as well. Oh my, oh my. Oh, you got a laser lock. You need a laser lock. Run him over, Death 2. You want to be a big pro, run him over. Oh, no laser lock's nothing. This is actually a very pro move by Death 2, sending those 2 missile defenders right down to the supply lines. I do this versus many people in many games, and I see many of the experts and pros do it as well. Except you have to pay attention to them, or they don't do anything. If you actually just send missile defenders all over the map, down towards their base, you'll be laser locking Humvees and Dozers and Chinooks, and they just won't know what's going on. But here we see a fateful thing, because Gaspatcho has no hard counter to these Humvees, and we may see that an all-in, as Air Force General, he is as overpowered as we anticipated. Laser lock comes in. Laser lock successfully takes out one Humvee, doesn't take out the other. This Humvee will go down. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my! Gaspatcho used Jedi mind powers to completely eradicate that Humvee, causing the driver to believe he was riding into the Taco Bell drive-thru on East 1st Street, and now he's dead. You need 5 MD drop for Air Force General. You actually only need 4 MD drop for Air Force General, but 5 is far more effective, and it is totally possible and within the rights of you as the player to do. Hassan, want to play a couple 1 vs. 1s tonight? No, I'm tired. Everybody's tired. 0 hour's tiring. You should try streaming 0 hour. It'll have you so tired that when people think you're high as a kite, you're really, well, you're flying high in your dreamland. Barracks is going to go down for Gaspatcho. Gaspatcho needs to come back with something furious. What do we see here? He needs to capture this oil. If he can, get more barracks up here. In fact, if I were Gaspatcho in this match, because of my opponent being Death 2, I would spam only infantry. Because if they go no eco, like that, and you go nothing but eco and infantry, and you take the oils and middle money and everything in the freaking map, that poor guy, he'll be crying home to mommy before you know it. Yeah, that splash damage, my man, gets him every time. Look at that. That's right. Go right up there, get a Hellfire drone, dozer hunt this baddie. Dozer hunt him, spam infantry, defend yourself, get rid of those Humvees on the field, get rid of this barracks, and it's GG. Oh, look at that. Look at this. He is a professional driver if I've ever seen one in 0 hour. There's nothing quite like it. But we are seeing the base unsold. Very intelligent move by Gaspatcho here, going straight for the base, ignoring everything else. He's bringing this other Humvee up here. He totally oh my. That was a mistake targeting. This is good though. He needs to start collecting. He didn't get the capture upgrade. He is using this as a distraction back here. But he needs that capture upgrade. He needs a fire base here with MDs in it. He needs to get himself all over this map in full swing. He is sending this Humvee way up there, but is not bringing this one if he brought this one along with this one, he could totally defeat this base using the missile defenders that are coming in now. And he could effectively bring this back for himself, take the win, and be on a successful 2-0. But we are seeing a few crazy things happen. He's focusing more so on the dozers, which should be seen as secondary in this case. After Kill beats me and have to play versus Cristiano, that's why it'd be tough. Lord Termy, why you scared? Yeah, tire me. Why you scared, man? Why you scared? You did so good in your games. Why you played some of the most amazing games in the series. Don't get them in here. Don't get them in here. Don't get them in here. Do. You got them in there. Now they're dead. Still no oil capture from Gaspatcho. The money has dwindled. Had he gotten that oil capture and the oil capture on this side, he would still be in quite an alright position. He is taking down the Chinooks, albeit very slowly. There's one Chinook down, going all around. Still collecting to his barracks. You see, if you float the supplies over the barracks, you can give yourself an extreme morale boost. Gaspatcho has built a power plant up here, sold the barracks there. And if you use these Chinooks, he can distract the fire of the Humvees while he laser locks them. Had he been in this bunker, it would have also helped. Yep, he's definitely getting one of those. Could get the other as well, but we're seeing a total decimation happening now. It almost looks like it's in Death 2's favor at this point. I am not seeing many paths back to victory, and Gaspatcho is defeated. GG was thrown down post-defeat.
You have been defeated.
Let's see if they listened to me and got themselves into the lobby instead of the Game Ranger game. Where are you, Gaspatcho? I need you to come back to this game. Don't tell me you went to the room when I distinctly told you not to. Yes. Please, Gaspatcho, let me see where you are. Okay. Now I ought to see whose map choice it is. Let's see here. We've got to make our ways to the brackets. I wish there were an easier way to have brackets, but with 101 players, very difficult to make brackets. Thankfully, after 20 years of using a computer, I realized you can use Control F to search. Yeah. Gaspatcho, where art thou? My friend? Are you here? Gaspatcho? Gaspatcho? Don't tell me you left, Gaspatcho. Please don't tell me you left. Stay with us, Gaspatcho. I see. You make. Ah, Gaspatcho pulling out the big man tighty whities now. Throwing out the full caps lock. Yes, can't join, was full shows, and death make it. These are the few things you want to see. But What are we going to see? We are seeing... Switch to host. Bing! I can't join. Apparently we are just waiting for him, because apparently this stuff's happening. Likeys, you have a shy voice. 3 times crying smiles. But like I said, I'm going to do my best and make him sweat at least, says Terminator 0 Hour. Sorry, cannot join. Alright, it's fine. Here we go again. It is Gasai's map choice. He is above Gaspatcho in the bracket. And as per the tournament rules, that indicates to us that he will be the one choosing the map. Just awaiting this thing to start. Score is now 1-1. Gaz is okay in. Death, are you in? Okay, you're in. You said cyan. Okay. Your map choice, Death. I wish there were a copy and paste section for this. Does help when people let me pick the map, because then I can just go right through and not have to type out all the names of the maps for everybody. Okay for you? Well, that's all it has to be okay for. Any you say. Canyon of the Dead. This? A lot of people say any, then you pick a map and you say this, and they say no. But he said okay. So we're at 1-1, and he said okay, and we're going to see what happens next. See what the armies are. When Gaspatcho accepts. No, Hassan, that is not how this tournament works. It works by player A and player B in the bracket, not by loser, because then the loser, if you just kept losing, you could just keep picking maps. And they didn't want to do it that way for this tournament, so yeah, that's just the way it goes. Gaspatcho with Stealth in the lower left-hand corner and Death 2 in the upper right-hand corner as Tox, and we see Death 2 going for a very interesting thing here. Going for a quick arms dealer. We see Gaspatcho going for that very unique supply placement on the left side. Possibly going for... He probably doesn't know this is here, and maybe he sees this and he thinks that's his second supply. Nonetheless, this isn't a map that everybody plays. Oh boy, we're going to see some very interesting build orders here today. This is not a build order we saw in any of the previous games on any other streams. Yes, Terminator, I never knew there were so many players either who would join for a tournament. I thought we were going to end at 64 players, but we ended up getting 101, and we could have gotten actually about 105 players. By the end of it, would have been 105 in the bracket, but we didn't keep it open for another day and a half, because we had to start this bad boy before we got to the point where we could inevitably never have the games finish. Now Death 2 is on a horrifically slow supply collection, but he is on dual supply, so he's in a better economic situation. He also knows that there's an oil here, so he has that. Worker coming in here to build a sneaky tunnel, or perhaps collect that supply like a cheeky guy. He's going for the Big bad terror technical. Will it work? He's also going for a toxin rebel, and he's going to bring another technical along down with it, perhaps. This will allow him to conveniently do a decisive victory against Gaspatcho. Gaspatcho has a worker here, but I'm not sure if he's going for his oil there. Here comes the technical. In comes the technical. Technical is not quite being denied. If it drives in here, there's a much better place, but... Aha! No. Death 2, that's not how you do it. He's gonna get these RPGs, though. They're going to succumb to the toxin. He's also going to take down some workers. Oh, whoa. No, Death 2. Poorly executed, my friend. What you want to do is split the terrorists up. See that there's an opening here. Drive your technical away through there. Not have to waste the other technical, which could be going up for that. And then you would have gotten both the arms dealer, the workers, and denied this. A quick, sweeping, decisive victory. But you have this tunnel here, so that's nice, and since I used the mini-map, I could see that this is going on right up here. He's going to take out, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 workers. He's going to totally total the supply line of Death 2. Oh. And he's not going to lose this technical. Oh, he can stop that worker right there. Oh. Let them all out. Hurry. Target. Must be immediate. Oh my. Oh my. No such luck. Nonetheless, though, Death is on just about no income. So whether he wants to combat you or not, well, you're not on very good income either. But whether he wants to combat you or not, you have the capacity to combat. Why are there so many rebels? I guess you're going for the tech buildings. Good on you. You should. Scorpion there. 2 tunnels here. Should be collecting here. Needs more workers here and here. Nothing here. Perhaps these rebels can counter these RPG troopers. Also a tunnel here. Very damaged guys. A worker here. Taking a pee behind the tanker. Yes, use the rebels to counter the RPGs. Not the tank. Don't target the tank. Targeting the tank is a waste of time. Death 2 is maybe coming back with his collection here. This will definitely be denied. This attack here, he can scrap up, dual scrap up. Come on, guys. Gaspatcho, get them scrapper daps. Yeah. Now get right up there in that supply line again. Don't drive on that tunnel. Whatever you do, don't drive on that tunnel. Alright, that's right. Get those guys straight up to the base. Way up. You'll feel blessed when you finish off that base. Uh-oh. Death 2 says, not so fast, Gaspatcho. I don't want to have a hard game. Oh, he's going for a very expert-oriented move there. Sending units around, scouting the map control. Here comes that technical, right back up to the supply lines. Oh boy, he's just going to clear those supply lines. But at the same time, he has a nearly impassable thing to deal with here, which is that quad cannon. Vet 2. That's a hard thing. I would go right back and save my base, because you just about can't save yourself from this thing. Gotta do some running. Gotta do some dropping. Gotta do some drop and roll. Yeah, that could have been a super tech for the win, but what we're going to see here is some very hard stuff going on. Very difficult to describe. This is not what you normally see. This is probably the least supplies collected in an entire GLA mirror ever in a tournament. Other than when you run over the guy's workers. You see, this is a stealthy, camouflaged rebel. He can't see it, but he will drive there anyway because he assumes it's there. And this is a decisive, perhaps decisive victory. Get that sucker repairing. Put it on repair, or get it in the tunnel. Target. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Danger. The devil's in the details and the devil's in the tunnel and you don't have the devil out. Gotta pop your other quad. Come on. Come on. This is gone here. Can't sell that. Oh, come on. Oh, one shot away. One shot away. He got it. Now look at that. Don't scrap up. Whatever you do, don't scrap up. Get a technical out. Don't scrap up. No, no, no. Okay. Screwed yourself over there, Gaspatcho. That's enough of me trying to do you well. I mean, it's still effective, but it's not going to work. And it can repair itself when it runs. That's about the advantage that it has now. I mean, if you destroy this quad cannon here, you'll be in a much better position to defend yourself and clear all this out if you get this guy 3 stars. Get 3. Get 3. Heroic. Very easy to take out. Now the tunnel's going to do it. When a tunnel destroys something, it's null and void. Just gotta be targeting. Can't just drive over. This was not quite as close as the last 2 matches. But, as we can see, Death 2 is on absolutely no income. So if you see a miracle, we'll see something miraculous in the next game. That's the 3rd game. Gaz 3 in the replay selection menu. And we will see for the scores. Gasai on 2, Gaspatcho on 1, and we're going back to the room because they couldn't join last time and they're used to it, so, you know, what the heck. Just make it easier. Also because I want to check something. Yeah, detox. Very interesting build orders that we see here. Not quite the norm, but, you know, it's something different. And perhaps I made the incorrect assumption. Just waiting on Gaspatcho. Come on, Gaspatcho. Let's go. Come on. Abort the game. Easy to abort. All right, here we go. Those toasted supply lines. Let's see if we get an equally unique build order this time around. I don't mind uniqueness. As long as you can make your unique build order work, it works for me. All right, spots. Okay, here we go. Now, I am very interested. In fact, I am terribly perplexed, but I'm very interested in what Gaspatcho will do in this game with Toxin against Death 2's Stealth. Now, you see, look at this. This is an incredibly unique strategy because, now I am just going out on a limb here. This is theorizing. It is in the world of conjecture that Death 2, assuming that he is the more skilled player, that he believes in his mind that he can do whatever he wants against Gaspatcho. He is going for these very intricate build orders that include long distance collection as GLA, just so he can get his arms dealer quicker. Now, all of that is theory and conjecture. We're in search of mysteries. With these two players, it's very difficult not to be in search of mysteries. But I must say, if you want to see this game go very differently, anybody who has these players added on Game Ranger, after we finish a game, somebody shoot one of these guys' strategy. I won't tell. But everybody will know you did it because I suggested it. So, it's only an assumption. Don't do it if you don't want to. I went out of my way to buy myself the greatest ASMR microphone I could for 0 hour to have only the best 0 hour ASMR. My word. What on earth could be happening? Now you see, look at this. This is an incredible, incredible strategy. Only in ASMR 0 hour can you see strategies like this. 2 workers on the left supply. Dual war factory early on. Already taking this supply. He's defending his oils. Gaspatcho is going above and beyond the call of duty in this round. Well, Death 2, far be it from me to judge him, is doing all sorts of strange stuff. He's got this technical way up here. It will be denied. Everything inside it denied. Oh my. Oh, that's a big hit to him. He's got this quad cannon again going out for those expert tactics, going right down this hillside here. For anybody who doesn't know, hillsides are a speciality in 0 hour. Look at that. That was a beautiful descent down the cliffside, making sure there's no sneaky tunnels anywhere. Now he's sending it straight up. He will see this technical, is heading for his base, this supply line here. He can deny it. But he's not paying attention. Flew over the hillside there. He's moving up towards the base and supply line, but the supply is totally defended. He has dual war factory. This is an incredible move by Gaspatcho. I have a feeling it's going to be unstoppable. He's even dropping a worker. This must be, is this Size playing for him? We may be seeing some cheating here. Size may be playing in the place of Gaspatcho this game. Achieving a high quality strategic... Oh my. The oil is still not captured. This is gone. The tunnel's going up here, but there's no third supply. There's no oil capture. This quad cannon's here. It can deny this worker. Could we be seeing Death 2 coming back with a fury? He himself is spamming quite a lot. He knows this tunnel is here. He knows there's a lot of stuff he needs to do at this moment in time. Will he do it? He can sense by the number of units that Gaspatcho is spamming from these war factories that he has not collected on the appropriate number of workers for quite some time. Otherwise, he would most definitely have way more than he has. Oh, we're seeing this RPG trooper slowing down the tank, realizing there's a stealth tunnel there, but the tank doesn't. So we slowed him down. Oh, denied this reinforcement pad being captured. The scrap is not taken. Gaspatcho playing very happily here without the supply, thinking to himself, I'm just going to be nice. I don't need that to win. I want a challenge. I'm not any bigot against easy games, but I want a challenge. And Death 2 is going quickly for his palace. I would rather see him go for some more supplies and about a half dozen more tunnels. Oh, he's getting a very big, furious army of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quad cannons heading straight up. Way up. Straight up, dog. Right for the base of Gaspatcho, who has removed the RPG trooper from this tower. Oh my. If Death 2 goes straight for the base, he can effectively eliminate Gaspatcho right here in this moment in time. Gaspatcho was unable to stop. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. What's happening? You know what's happening, everybody? Nothing's happening. There's no Scorpion rockets. There's no captures. There's no third. But there's a big army coming up here of 6 quad cannons. Oh my. Oh boy. This is getting too intense. The commentator was not born in a day and age where this level of intensity is widely accepted among his age group. Gaspatcho heading back in now, but the RPG trooper is denying them, saying, I'm injured, let me in first. What? Here come the tanks. Still no Scorpion rockets. You have the heroic, legendary, strategically indefensible, nebulizing power of the incredible Terminator quad cannon. And we may see another one as both are going. Oh my. And the palace is going up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The spam was just unreal by Death 2 in this game. 2 Terminator quad cannons. What in the world are we going to see? If these had rockets, this would be no problem, but we don't see any rockets, so we see some harassment here actually taking place, totally downing the production line of Gaspatcho, who has yet to take the now secured, long time secured, tech buildings and his 3rd supply and this 4th supply, which is defended by only a rebel. Oh my. What? Lots of scrap here. Scrap up a lot, but he doesn't need scrap. He needs to quickly rebuild his production line and build about half dozen tunnels. Not a half dozen, perhaps 10 dozen. 10 dozen is 120, and that's how many you need. You need about 120 tunnels as toxin. Remember, the secret to the power of toxin is not his toxins alone. It is, quite literally, his tunnels. These tunnel networks are incredibly overpowered for what they are. And this should not be being built here. It should be being built here or somewhere where Death 2 will not assume its location. Or rather, presume. To assume is to go off of nothing. To presume is to go off of something. He has something to go off of. There's nowhere to pop. Way too far away. See? He needed about 16 tunnels here, 11 tunnels up here, 42 tunnels spanning all the way around the base line here to lock Death 2 in his base. Ah, we see it go down again, producing yet another super duper quad cannon. I really expected Gaspatcho to cream him in this one, but like I said, if you don't go for proper supply line maintenance, if you don't go for the proper number of spams, if you don't go for Scorpion rockets, then stealth is just as equal as toxin. Toxin should be the stronger army, should probably never lose to stealth, but as we've seen, unless you're pressured in enough higher quality games than you're used to, you are not going to get the advantage that you could have. Now, I have never personally played with Death 2, aka Gasai, but I have played with Gaspatcho, and Gaspatcho has tried to improve. He's a 3 vs 3 player in the medium sector of 3 vs 3. Tries to improve his game. I was very surprised to see him signing up for this tournament, but I am very happy to see that he did sign up for it. He has shown us that he is a capable player, capable of learning how to express himself through a divergent number of strategic influences that he views. Perhaps he's doing 3 vs 3 strategies, and that's why he did what he did. But what you need in 1 vs 1 is 1 vs 1 strategies. What you need in 3 vs 3 is 3 vs 3 strategies. Skeptical at the moment as to who will come out on top of this game, but it does seem to be in Death 2's favor. He's got an army of 7 quad cannons heading around the top, and the GG is thrown down by Gaspatcho, and we're off into the next game. So we have Gaz 4. And we're going to go back to the lobby room, waiting for Gaspatcho. I'll update the scores now. Very surprised, very surprised. That should have been Gaspatcho's game. We are now at 3-1. And we're about to go off into the next game. Waiting on Gaspatcho. Yes, detox, very unexpected. Very. Yep, just need them scorpion rockets. On to the next game. It's Gaspatcho's map choice. Oddly enough, I was wearing a pair of glasses today and I just touched them. And now I cannot see through them. But now I can. Okay. That's one of the maps. Ah! How does everybody know Dust Devil? They know none of the other maps, but they know Dust Devil. Yes. They know none of the other maps, but they know Dust Devil. And everybody knows Dust Devil. It was that map from back when you were in your very early days of 0 Hour. Oh, we have tank versus laser on an enormous map. Laser is at the advantage. Tank is at the disadvantage, but tank can spam. Still, he can take this supply here. Let's see what we see and go from there. S. I don't know what S is for. Maybe he said laser when it's properly in the English. Laser. Thing to note here, Gaspatcho going for the oil capture. He knows this map. He also knows how to place his supply just close enough that the trucks will go on either side of the supply, making it so when the Humvee comes to harass, the Humvee cannot simply destroy them both in one spot. It has to go from this side to this side to get them. Very smart, Gaspatcho. Now he's getting that. War factory up. Red Guard out very quickly. Triple R. Rebels, Red Guard, and Rangers. Now he's going here instead of the center. He's actually going for this. This is actually more effective because you can still go for these. Yes, which he is doing, and his opponent is not doing. Perhaps Death 2 will play the defensive game and get destroyed for it because he'll have to face an enormous economy boost by Gaspatcho. Gaspatcho, who is going for even bigger eco. I probably wouldn't have gone for that if I were him, but he can if he wants to. The oils will be getting captured here. Oh, a bunker as well, but he needs to get those guys in. That's very pro by him. He needs to move these trucks to the other side of the supply, as I suggested before, so they are protected. Get in that bunker, Gaspatcho. Immediate entrance. Get this Gat tank right down. Take it around this side, then down. Oh. Get in. Move. Gaspatcho, pay attention, my man. Cap these suckers. Gaspatcho did go for a good move here. He's going to get this Humvee as well. Oh, just missed it. He delayed it. But he needs to get this capture. Oh. He needs to move his dozer. He has economy. If he gets these captures, he's in this perfectly fine. But he needs to pay more attention to everything going on in the map, which he's not doing at the moment. He needs to just focus down these Chinooks. These are his main target. If Death 2 doesn't have those, then Death 2 has nothing. Come on, get that capture upgrade, Gaspatcho. You're still alright. As long as you get the capture, you are fine. You're in this if you have the capture, you're out of it if you don't. You're out of your mind if you don't. Should have had that capture right at the start of the game. And this. Then you would have had a huge boost. Could have sent your dozer here. Could have started collecting there. Just got so many gats on the field. So much stuff. Could have even gone for MiGs. Would have been very interesting. Map is tricky. But against semis, tank can still have the advantage amongst them. This is actually the most perfect supply placement you could ever get. Oh, never mind, it moved. I thought it wasn't going to move. Was he successful in getting the capture upgrade? No, he wasn't. Gaspatcho is now falling apart. He had this game in the bag as well as the last game. But as we can see, the nerves are coming in full swing, causing the issues. And sure enough, Death 2 is getting a formidable, sizable army of Humvees. As I said at the beginning of this game, USA does have the advantage. USA always has the advantage against any China. Mostly dependent on the map, but, you know, on average it is far superior army. Nice move by Gaspatcho. He does have the capture upgrade now. He needs, absolutely needs, to start capturing everything. That was a bad loss still by Death 2 losing everything. No good reason. Gaspatcho can now load these Red Guard into the troop crawler, bring it down here, capture those oils. See, Death 2, he does his pro move of sending things all over the map, but then he doesn't use them. Like here, he could have totally denied this. But now the supply will go up. Supply is up, so he will be making some money there. Will go down shortly, but that just means Gaspatcho is in this slightly longer. Gaspatcho still not capturing anything due to himself being flustered, discombobulated. Hassan, Lebanon, your opponents are not responding. Finesse and Burton were at one time trying to arrange games. I will look into how things are going there and have to move one of them through now as the deadline is approached. So stay tuned for that. I'll get to it, don't worry. Gaspatcho's still not capturing anything. Very bad not to capture. Going straight for the base, terrible idea. In this case, I try not to say things like that on the stream about the players, but he needed the oil captures. He's still not going for any captures, even though he has the capture upgrade. He's going for an all-in. He doesn't have to. He could bunker this up. He could take everything. He could get MiGs and still be in this. But he's choosing to go for a very quick attack on the base, which going to get run over. Very effective rundown, and here comes the Humvees to sweep this up. Lots of sweeping going on. Still getting some missed defenders. Not totally without potency. Okay. Tell your brother don't make stream when I make one. What you mean? Well, Gaspatcho looks like he's in a sticky between a rock and a hard place right here. He's throw down scaffold to survive. He's in a pickle. He's got the cockroach. And he's done for. And that is 4-1 for Gasai, death 2. So we have the last replay, Gaz 5. The final standing score is 4-1 for Gasai. And that's all the games of this series. Good games to the players. Glad to have them. Hard fought by both. Sorry, Likey's brother, too much noob. Yes. He didn't do too bad. Yes. Next time you will both be pros. All right. Good luck in the next round. It was a fun stream. Very unique strategies, build orders, and moves. All right, that's the end of the stream. Okay, see you, brothers. Love you both. Good luck. Have fun on the next round. Thank you, bro. End stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you next time.